welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do something different. We were going to look into a Norwegian article. So first read it in Norwegian and then I will translate it to English. So it says here Svensk inflasjon stiger mer enn ventet til 12,13%. Swedish inflation rises more than expected to 12.3%. Prisveksten i nabolandene er nå dobbelt så høy som her i Norge. The price increase in the neighboring country is now twice as high as here in Norway. Både strøm og matvarepriser trekker opp i desember. Both electricity and consumer goods like food makes up the numbers that it rises up in December. Inflasjonen i Sverige stiger til 12,3% på årsbasis i desember, ifølge tall fra det svenske statistikkbyrået SCB. Inflation in Sweden rises till 12.3% on a yearly basis in December, according to numbers from the Swedish Statistical Bureau called SCB. Strømprisene fortsatte å stige i desember, sier Mikael Nordin i SCB. The electricity prices continued to rise in December, said Michael Nordin. På forhånd var det ventet en oppgang på 12,0% fra 11,5% måneden før. On beforehand, it was expected a rise till 12% from 11.5% the month that was before, according to Bloomberg. Til sammenligning dempet inflasjonen i Norge seg til 5,9% i desember, men uten strømstøtten hadde den vært på 7,1%. So it says, comparatively, the inflation in Norway was lower with 5.9% in December, but if we did not have what we call strømstøtte, like electricity support that we get in Norway, it would have been 7.1%. Strømprisene i Sverige steg med 29% den siste måneden, og er nå oppe i 45% siden samme tid i fjor. I Sverige har regjeringen ennå ikke fått på plass strømstøtte, men har varslet at det kommer fra februar. So, the electricity prices in Sweden rose with 29% the last month, and it is up 45% since the last year. In Sweden, the government has still not yet had something in place called strømstøtte, like electricity support, but has said that it will come from the beginning of February. So I guess better late than never. I think in Norway we have had electricity support for 1 or 2 years, I'm not entirely sure, but that everything that is above 70 kilowatts is supported by 90% subsidizing. So it's good, but prices in Norway is really shockingly high, and it is also in Sweden. Så i tillegg til strømmen trekker matvarer også opp med prisvekst de siste 13 månedene på rad. Det siste året er oppgangen på nær 19%. And combined with the electricity, or adding to it, consumer goods like food, the last 13 months has also risen close to 19%. Det var bred økning i matvareprisene, med de største bidragene fra melk, ost, egg, kjøtt og kornprodukter. It was a broad increase in the consumer goods like food, with the largest allocations were milk, cheese, eggs, meat and corn. Presser renten opp. Kjerneinflasjon KPIF, som ser bort fra endringer i boligrenter, stiger til 10,2% mot ventet 9,8% fra 9,5% måneden før. Dette er den svenske sentralbankens favorittmål for prisveksten. So core inflation, KPIF, as it says in Norwegian, that looks away from changes in mortgage rents and rates, rises till 10.2%, but it was expected to be 9.8% from 9.5% the month before. This is the Swedish central bank's favorite target for price increases. So they're above price increases that they're expected, and the increases is quite high with 10.2%. So yeah, not looking too good. Ser man I tillegg bort fra strømprisene, ligger inflasjonen på 8,4%. So if you look away from the electricity prices, inflation will then hover around the 8.4% mark. Sverige har I tillegg med Norge et inflasjonsmål på rundt 2%. Når inflasjonen overstiger dette, taler for at sentralbanken øker rentene. Sweden has, as well as Norway, an inflationary target to around 2%. When inflation goes over this point, it says that that central banks then will increase their rates, which they are doing. In Norway, historically, we have had inflation around 2.4%. So, and it's not too often been close to 2%. So they have something to work with there. And now things are getting even spicier because the 1st of February, I believe that, no, I don't believe, but I know that consumer goods like food will increase by 10% from the 1st of February. So that is Wednesday. So, fun times. Styringsrenten I Sverige ligger nå på 2,50%, en kvart prosentpoeng under den norske, men det varslet ny heving på det svenske rentemøtet 9. februar. So the leading rate in Sweden is now on 2.50%, and it's a quarter of a percentile point below the Norwegian one, but it is said that they will raise the rates on the Swedish rate meeting the 9th of February. Dagens inflasjonstall det siste før dette rentemøtet, og derfor svært viktige for renten fremover. Sterkere ventet inflasjon kan bety at Riksbanken setter opp renten med et halvt prosentpoeng, dobbelt så mye som tidligere signalisert. So today's inflation numbers are the last before the rent meeting, and it is very important for the rents going forward. The rates stronger than expected inflation may mean that Riksbanken, like the National Bank, will raise the rent a half percentage point, twice as much as earlier signalized. So here we have some statistic that shows Swedish and Norwegian inflation. And that was the article. So yeah, inflation is roaring, that is without a doubt. But I thought that this article was a bit interesting because it gives you another perspective, not just the large nations like United States, Great Britain, Russia, China, and so on. So, and since I come from Norway and we have a lot of local in a regard Nordic news, I think that this would be valuable for you to get a grip on what is happening and what will happen in the future. And until next time, see you then, and I hope that you liked the video. Goodbye.